School Masterclass Show, where 6 and 7 figure CEOs build their purpose driven legacy businesses through proven branding, marketing, and sales strategies so that they don't have to sacrifice their income and happiness for their mission. Thanks for watching the Life School Masterclass Show. Join our Facebook group community of badass mission driven entrepreneurs, and come back next week, same place and time for our upcoming show.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. We're back together with another show, the Life School Masterclass Show, where I have another beautiful guest, and we'll be chatting everything has to do with uncovering your money blocks as an entrepreneur. And before I introduce my beautiful guest today, I want to let you guys know regarding the 7-day free legacy event that I have exclusive for our community coming up, where I teach my framework for building a legacy business that makes more income and impact. And if you are interested in that, you will see the details underneath this show. Aroldi Julian, thank you so much for being here. I am so happy to see you and introduce you to our community. I know you've been a very valued member, contributing to our community for a while now. So I'm excited to learn more regarding what you do and all your beautiful work that you're putting out there in the world right now. Welcome.
Thank you for having. Hey, everybody. My name is Oralji Julian, and I help people remove money block inside their bodies and reprogram their soul blueprint for more wealth so they can have sustainable wealth, not have it and then lose it all, which is a very prominent issue into the entrepreneurial world. You have money and then you lose money. Why can't people just have money? It is because so often we just focus on limitation. Okay, I have a limiting belief. I have a limiting belief. And you keep digging to find more beliefs. But really, what it is just emotion you store into your subconscious mind, which is your body. So today I'm going to walk you through a simple process, 5 minute stops, and help you scan your body, find them, take them out, and you can do that on repeat every time you see those stubborn money blocks coming up.
So exciting. I can't wait for that. And it's so true because I work with entrepreneurs at all levels. And a lot of times people build something 7, 8 figures and then it just goes down again. So it's like you build it and then you lose it down. So I'm sure there's so much more in depth that you will share with us of covering a lot of money blocks and how they all actually all show up. So Aroldi, tell me a little bit about your background. How did you get here doing the work that you're doing now? It's
I
amazing.
Here we go. I couldn't find anybody to help me, so I become the help, basically. So the short version of this is that in 2016, I decided that okay, I'm going to start an online business. I have just lost my home care business, and because I did, and I was pregnant, and I'm like, well, the best way for me is to just work from home, right? So I think, and I start to work and work. I couldn't charge any money. People love me. No, people just love my energy. Oh, you're so great, but I'm not making any money. And everyone, like I invested in so many coaches, they tell me, oh, the reason why you're not making money, it is because you're trying to be a money mindset healer. Just be a business coach. And I'm like, why so much resistance into like finding out what really stopping you from having the money and sustaining the money? So no one could understand it, and I couldn't convey what I was doing for a long time. I just keep telling people, well, you have blocks, and I didn't know how to word that. Once I find out what I was doing to myself to give me result, then it spread like wildfire, and everybody was like, oh, so that trauma can sit into this trauma, and this trauma become a block. And so now, how do I release this trauma? How do I remove this? And to a lot of people, we're still functioning with a nervous system from 0 to 7, and everything is stored there. When you think that belief is yours, it's not. When you think this emotion that you carry, it's yours, it isn't. You just keep agreeing with things. I don't know if you ever read the book, The Four Agreement. You just keep having agreement with everything because someone said that was truth. What is your truth? So when I start finding out what my truth is, And I kept telling everybody, well, you doing this thing wrong. And your mind is definitely isn't lazy. Right? And they're like, well, how do you find out those things? It's what it's quite simple. I listen to the response my body gives me when something is happening. And when it comes to money, the very first thing, I'll feel this bulb of energy in my heart. And it keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger coming out of my body. And it's like I can't breathe. Therefore, anxiety, panic attack. And I ask myself, well, I wonder why all those things are happening. And I keep asking people, well, why do you feel the way you feel about money? And some people will like, oh my God, don't even start about the anxiety with money things when the bills are due and I don't have it. So I start to find the connection between spirituality and money. The reason why we have problems is because we separate those two. Well, if I'm spiritual, therefore money. And if I want to have a lot of money and I'm spiritual, there is a problem. If I said I love God and I have money, then there is a problem because who am I? Right? So now there's a problem with sustaining it. I can't sustain it because I hold those beliefs that I hear from someone else that said to me, well, that's greedy to have a lot of it. And then I keep hanging out with the same people. I never elevate my circle because as you elevate, your circle needs to elevate with you. Otherwise, you're going to keep losing it. That's like basic principle of the law of, right? The more you elevate, the more you need people that can elevate you. It's the concept of having people that is not taking from you, but actually giving onto you. So
Yeah.
when we can make that difference, we can start sustaining the wealth like on the physical level because we change the environment. We don't change because we change environment. It's simply that we need people on that level to show us the way.
And we're
And
doing
when
that inner work. That's like such a beautiful message. And I love what you said, Araldi, because it's so true with marketing and the marketing message, especially all entrepreneurs, we all want to make an impact and also the income, right? So a
yes,
lot of times understanding how to articulate that to the right audience, to the right fit people that needs to align with our message so they can see us as a resource so that we can help them is really important. So I think that's what exactly you described. And I'm so sorry about that experience of, coaches or mentors trying to help you, trying to align you with something that doesn't resonate with you. It is like so, um, you know, un, un unconventional. It should not be done that way. Business that aligns with you based on your experience and where you feel you want to add the most value is always going to give you the best results. So I love that you shared that part there as well, Araldi. With so tell me, I know you went into your personal experience with how you uncovered that, and that's brilliant, by the way. You pretty much are helping people. You couldn't find the help, so now you are helping people with that exact thing that you couldn't find the help for. So
exactly.
as far as money blocks, so what are some things, especially as successful entrepreneurs, you are so right on the money because we have some limitations over, I am supposed to do this for the spiritual fulfillment, so charge any money for it. So we have a lot of, mindset blocks over that. So give me a little more examples that you probably see with yourself or your clients. What are some of the top money blocks that you feel stop people from making the progress that they want to make in their life?
It's pretty much really simple. What really is stopping people is that they don't understand their own God energy. So, because we don't understand that God energy, we separate money from God. So, we think, okay, money is money and God is God. And if I'm having this gift, it's supposed to be a gift. So, why am I charging for a gift? But
Mm.
yet again, this will teach us do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life. And somehow, in the spiritual community, that doesn't apply. Everyone excludes themselves from this. Like my gift is doing what I love. And then they all get stuck, or either it is because they learn from religion that you're not supposed to be psychic. That's evil. And if I'm making money with this, then I'm using evil forces to make money. How is that evil? I don't know how they make that connection. But in my client, that's what is popular. In the past, I work with a lot of pastors. And funny, they all have psychic gifts, right? And then I'm like, well, how do you let this to be dormant within you? Well, my mom said that's evil. My dad said I have to be a pastor, so I have to give that up. And I can't tell people that I can't see. But that's what help you heal your church member, right? And then the other thing is that, well, where was God when this was happening to me? And I have to remind people, well, you have free will. If you don't ask for the help, you're not going to get the help. If you don't come out and say, hey, here, I need that help, bring it down, you don't call it in, it's not going to be delivered to you. And the next concept is people understand they are the God they seeking. You are the money that you're seeking because you are made from God. You are the same energy. There is no separation. So if we can stop looking at it as it's something separate from universal energy, then we all can have it. It's available. It's always there. You want to say hi?
Hi. It's a he or a she.
He's like he, and he's the other one.
Hello.
Bye.
They're listening to Mama's message, which is so powerful. They start young. I love that. When we get to
Yes.
model, our work in the day to day nowadays with the impact that we're making, so that our kids will become their best role models, so they can find their own later on. Beautiful.
That's true. That's true. Then
Love that. Mhm.
thank you. The other part of that is the actual bringing up, okay, that literally mess up the entire nervous system to be in fight or flight. Like, I need money. I need to work so hard to have money. And they don't understand we don't get compensated because we do something. We get compensated really because we deserve to. So everybody's always running after the next thing they have to do to make money, as if it's never going to be enough or it's going someplace. And I don't know if everybody like realize money is printed every day. There's a reason for that because it can never be run out. Even though you hear there is a recession, but you still print it every day.
Yeah. Love that connection for sure that you just made. It's an abundance, but it's
Yeah.
all really on the way that we think about things and the way we were programmed or saw family members or people around us talk about it, right? And I always say, in order to make a massive impact, you need money because you need resources, you need people, you need, your time, right? If you want to reach more people, you do have to invest. So it's completely the opposite for sure. We need to use our gifts, and there's nothing wrong with that. And if you can be in alignment with gift and grow a business out of it as well, you can have both for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking in the trilogy that I'm writing. First, I teach you how to find your money block, and there is 7 main blocks that really stop people. It's like the mother wound, the father wound, the childhood, the adolescence, and then your consciousness that play a very deep role into what you are becoming. And when you get out of all those things, and the other one is like feeling, like the sex wound to become orgasmic to life. And a lot of people can't get there because it's like, well, if I feel this, then do I become this? Heck yeah, you want to become it. You want to become life flow. Okay, sweetie. Come.
Yeah, mommy's coming. All right, Oraldi, teach us your method. I'd love to hear what the exercise you want to do with us.
Sure.
I know that he's getting fussy and he wants attention. So let's do it. That's how we got to multitask. My kids were little.
There you go.
Just like that. We're multitask. We got to do it all, right? So.
Okay. So what you want to do when you start, you know you have those emotional blocks, but you don't know exactly which one is stopping you. What you do, you want to count from 10 to 1 to just really get yourself into a deepened state of being inside your body. And when you start counting from 10 to 1, your mind will actually get to be easy on yourself and you stop the chatter. And once you stop the chatter, now you can start asking questions. Simple question like, I love money. And then when you feel into your body, what comes up? Is there a knot in your feet, in your heart? And then you keep the momentum going. I hate money. Is this true? You're going to feel that resonate with you. Well, I don't need money. Right? When you start getting those three statements, those are very powerful. And the fourth one that everybody find a link with is when you ask, is money my worthiness? That changed the game for everyone. Because now you see how you use it, how you enable people to use you with it, because you link your worthiness with that. You are worthy no matter what. It's not because you have money. And all those people that are money, if they're not your kids, I promise you they take care of themselves. So when you find out those things into your body, now you're going to ask them, what is the lesson for me to learn? Your body is very smart. It's going to talk to you. You just have to be quiet for a little bit of time to hear the intuitive notion that comes for you. When you find out the lesson, you're going to ask your body, well, how do I implement that? And then you're going to ask that energy again, how do I release you? Then you follow the prompt. Then you can do that every time you feel it coming. So now when I work with people, I get into their energy field. I can use my psychic gift to see them and actually perform the surgery. But is afraid to just go there. But that is the simplest way to actually take them out of the body. Everything is a lesson. And once you learn it, it can't come back. The reason we all are in a roller coaster of healing is because we never actually talk to that energy and learn what it's here to teach.
Yeah, we never did the healing because once it's healed, then we have the awareness, and that's
Yeah.
powerful stuff that we walk away with. I love it. It was so practical. I think it definitely can be done in all the other limitations that we might feel also day to day, right? So
It
yeah,
works in everything. It's about understanding where am I with that. And if you know where you are with it, then you can definitely give it direction and taking it out. It doesn't have to stay with you. It's there to teach you something. Learn it, let it go. We don't have to mope on it.
yeah. Well, I love it, Earl. Thank you for everything that you've shared so far. I don't want to keep you any longer. I must have you back. I'm sure we will have
Thank you.
another topic that we can dissect into and give it another spin and go deeper for sure. This is really cool stuff. And, not just cool stuff, but like life changing, transformative things for people. So, beautiful work that you're putting out there in the world. Keep shining, keep doing what you're doing. I see you, especially in my community. So that's really, really inspiring. And as a last question, I usually ask my guests, what is it that your personal life school taught you, like a final message you want to share with people? And where is it that they can connect with you further to continue the journey with you?
My life school message: everything is possible. And every time I hear impossible, I need to remind myself it's spelled I am all possibilities. And you can reach me on Facebook at Orality Julian Money Mindset Healer or on my website, oralityjulian.com, AuraldieJulien.com.
All right. Well, Araldi, you are a beautiful soul. I thank you for everything you shared. And thanks so much for being on our show today.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good rest of your Friday.
Bye. Right here.
I love the show. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.